How you doing, guys? Today I have a funny story to tell you, but it still has a powerful message that connects with God and His Word. So today I was in the men's breakfast that we do with our group from church, and we were talking about Romans 8:28, which it says, "And we know that all things work out for good for those who love God and have been called according to His purpose." So we were talking about it, how sometimes the things that don't go our way or the things that seem bad are actually blessings, and God uses those moments to make us better. In other translations, it says that it contributes, it cooperates. And other translations, it says that it transforms these moments, these bad moments, into blessings, into moments of growth, into good things, because that's how God works. And it's funny because as soon as I got into my car after the breakfast, I saw that my phone had like 7% battery left, right? So I knew it was gonna die before getting home. I couldn't charge my phone. I was driving and I couldn't charge my phone because I don't have that charger in my car. And I was thinking I should get one for the car, because I have the old charger, not the one for the new iPhones. They changed it. So long story short, I was driving and I took the wrong exit. I messed up and then my phone died. So I was kind of lost. I saw that I was entering Deerfield Beach and didn't know what to do. So I started praying. I asked the Holy Spirit for inspiration. I asked God to guide me so I can make the right decisions. I was still driving. And then something came into my mind when I was praying, that it was stopping at gas station and see if someone can lend me his charger. So as soon as I stopped, I finished the prayer, I saw a gas station to my right. So I got in, I talked to the guy, I asked him if I could borrow the charger, and he said, yeah, you can buy one. And it was like $35, and I'm like, no, you think I can just borrow it for a little bit because it died, I'm trying to get home? And he said, yeah, sure. So he started charging my phone and I started talking to him. We started talking about soccer, Messi or Ronaldo, the World Cup. And we were talking like for 10 minutes. We were laughing. I was asking the customers that were coming in about the same things we were talking about. So it was very fun. It was a moment in which I was being a blessing for him, because I don't know how long he's been working there or until how long he's going to stay there. So I was in a blessing for him, giving him conversation, having fun with him, talking to him, being respectful, being kind, offering my time with him. And then he was being a blessing with me because he was charging my phone with no reason, He could have just told me buy one, I'm not going to help you charging it. And we were talking and I said, okay, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, I'll be back. I used the bathroom, and then when I was back, he said to me, my friend, my co-worker, it was a lady, she has something for you. Oh yeah? So I got to her and she said, yeah, this is for you. She literally gave me a charger. And I'm like, no, I don't want to keep it. I'll wait until it charges a little bit more, so then I'll go home. And she said, no, please take it. It's a gift from me. I want you to keep it. I want you to get home safe. So it's yours. I was like, wow, thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you, I said bye to my friend Kenny, which was the guy that I was talking to about soccer. And then I left. And then I got into the car. And yeah, now I got home, blessed, safe. And I started, while I was driving, I was reflecting about it. That's the beauty of it. God is always there. Even in the things that we think are not important, or simple stuff that we think, God is not going to worry about this. He has more important things to do. And I'm like, no. Because if we put God first, and that's the purpose we've been called to, putting God first in everything we do, He worries about everything in our lives. Even the simple things, even the smallest details, He is there with us. So since God sees the heart, as soon as my phone died, I started praying. And I started looking for guidance from God. That's putting God first. And then in 20 minutes, I was already on my way home with a brand new charger, which I was thinking of buying a new one for my car. And then driving safely, with the Google Maps and stuff. So it's God. God always works every detail for good for those who love Him and for those who have been called according to His purpose. So next time you find yourself in a problem or a difficult situation, or even in a small thing that you might think is not important, pray about it. Put God first, and you're gonna see how everything changes. I'm very thankful, very blessed. It's a funny story because it was my mistake, but from our mistakes, God makes good things, makes blessings. You put God first, and He does the rest. God bless you guys.